Good morning. Thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you for putting up with our technical difficulties as we try to get through the last 4 shows of the year.
And the last show that we are in Hype Train, last show that we are together for
Yeah.
the whole year.
It's kind of crazy.
And you decided to wear that.
We're going to need you guys. Yeah, listen, I had plans to maybe wear at least a hat or something today, but nothing wanted to work this morning. No piece of equipment wanted to cooperate with us. Carla Marie's headphones don't work. Some of the audio is not feeding properly. The camera didn't want to work originally, but
I also almost barfed again this morning.
From what?
Well, I keep choking on my spit. I think it might have something to do with the new rubber bands, possibly, for my braces. And I started choking on my spit. You heard me coughing downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
It hurt my rib. I was like, I'm going to throw up because I can't stop choking.
Jeez, we are flying through this hype train right now. So thank you very much to Jen. Thank you very much to, like I said, Brian. Who else? I'm missing a couple that just came through. Lisa. Heather on Long Island. This is awesome. Really cool to see. So right now we're in Hype Train Level 3 for everyone who's watching this later on YouTube. We're halfway through Hype Train Level 3. Mm-hmm. If we get through Hype Train Level 5, do you want to show everyone what we're drinking today? Or do we just want to show them the box? Because we can't really open it until we get through the Hype Train, right?
Yes, that's what Advent. It's an Advent calendar.
And this is the last time this week because Thursday we are off. Thursday we're going to be traveling to Florida for my friend Steve's wedding. And, taking the day off.
I'm thinking that since you're going to be doing the show from Florida or wherever the hell you are next week, I'm thinking I'll send you with some minis.
Oh, I could do that. We could do that, definitely. Because we definitely have days, like, we're not drinking. We're not live every day, so we're not taking every one of the bottles. So I could definitely do that.
And then today, we are, if you watched my Instagram live last night, you know it's official. We are sampling these infamous cookies, and we're going to find out if they all taste the same. And while I was at Walgreens, I came across one of these bad boys, which Anthony knew nothing about. It's like an Italian tradition that you get these and then you don't eat them and then they go in the garbage.
I've never seen that thing in my life.
It's a Panettone, which I always thought it was a fruit cake.
What is it?
But I guess
it looks like nuts.
Panettone is the kind of cake it is.
Let me see.
I think those are little fruits.
52-hour making. Natural yeast fermentation. The secret ingredient, which makes Panettone so fluffy and delicious, is the mother dough.
Yeah, they bake it they make it sit for hours.
That Mr. Bauducco brought from Italy in the 1950s as part of our tradition, 52-hour process to make each loaf. That 52 hours for this thing? That doesn't seem like a good business model.
That's a whole $1. Can you imagine?
Does not seem like a whole business.
Wait, so Michelle, your cousin who owns Fistful of Cake, she bakes, obviously, so this is going to be right up her alley, these amazing cookies and cake. But she said, oh, my God, the best, no garbage.
This is the best?
I don't know which one is the best, and I don't know. Are you saying no garbage? But, yeah, they had a chocolate one there, and I was like, I've never seen that. We're going with the OG.
All right, our bakers save a little bit of this mother dough every day to mix into tomorrow's batch, which is what creates our Panettone special flavor, so old dough. Taste the tradition in every bite. So, in a way, the same dough that this guy brought from Italy, allegedly,
Mr. Bauducco,
in the 1950s has made its way to today. If they take a little batch, a little bit of yeast from every day, and keep it going, it looks terrible.
Your cousin Michelle says this is the best. You should do your own spin on it. Do it for 54 hours.
We've got about 90 seconds to get through Hype Train Level 3 before the Hype Train closes, which I think Carla Marie is hoping that it closes. I don't know if Carla Marie is ready for a shot this morning. But while that happens, I've got to go take out this tea bag.
Just leave it.
No. I learned this is why I used to hate tea growing up, because my dad would just leave the tea bag in there for 3.5 hours or however long it takes you to actually finish a tea, and it's too strong and it gets bitter.
Okay.
How long has this tea bag been here?
Not long.
Yeah.
Shout out to Meech from Joyful Co. who gave us these when we were on our road trip in Ohio. When we did the meet and greet, what were we calling it? Meetup. Yes, this is when she gave them to us. She also just had a baby last month. His name is Luca, and he's very cute. She might be in here. I would drop the link. I can I do that? Let's see. It's in my gift guide, actually. If you go to my gift guide, that'll be helpful. Gift guide, and then that was very quick.
Well, I just put it in the same.
It's under gifts for her, and you'll be able to find her stuff. What? Oh, I thought you said at, but still cool. Cake San works next to the Baducho factory in Miami. Am I saying it right? Baducho?
Oh, this is a Miami cake? Do you think they smuggle cocaine in it? I've been watching a lot of like drug documentaries, and basically everything gets smuggled through Miami and San Diego and El Paso.
That makes sense.
That's what I've learned.
Oh, what level?
Thanks to Netflix. I think we just only got through we're in level 4 right now.
Robbie and Everett, you're the best. Lisa,
right?
Thank you.
Level 4 completed. Let's see how far through level 5 we are so that we can really get this show on the road. We're 40% of the way there. So before we get to that advent calendar, Carla Marie, let's do your makeup advent calendar. Get that out of the way. What? Where is it?
I moved it because I thought you were going to yell about glitter. You're going to go get it?
I'll go. Oh, yeah, I'll go get it, and then I'll have glitter all over me.
I can go.
Sorry, I'm up.
So, I got to talk about my berries class this morning also. So, I've been taking these 5:15 classes, and I've been doing double floor a lot, which means I'm not running on the treadmill because I've been having like hip issues and like it's kind of early, and I'm scared I'm going to fall on my face. And I figured leading up to this wedding on Friday, let's work the arms and the butt, do some extra weights because that's probably what I should be doing. So, anyway, today I'm taking a class, and next to me on the double floor, doing all weights with me the whole time, is Gal Gadot's freaking doppelganger.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, if
This
Gal Gadot
girl
was there.
is gorgeous, and it was butt day, and we had to like face the other way, so her butt is in my face.
How was that?
Perfect. And I'm like, well, I guess I'm not slacking off today. And anytime I felt like I was slacking off, I was like, nope, got Gal Gadot next to you.
What would Gal do?
Gotta keep up with her. And I was like, anytime when you're in a class and there's like a person you're competing with, you're like, we hate each other.
Yes.
But at one point, like something happened and we both like looked at each other and smiled. I was like, oh my God, we're friends. And then we had to like make sure we were doing things at the same time so we didn't hit each other. And we were like in a groove. I kind of wanted to be like, hey, should we hang out?
You should have.
I didn't. I've never seen her before.
Let's see what's in this advent calendar, Carla Marie.
And then.
Hey. I don't need glitter all over me. Oh, God, I'm so scared of this box.
What's today's date?
Today's the 7th.
Oh, it's a circle. Oh, how cute.
All right, let's move this now.
A scrunchie. I love that.
Ugh.
That is cute. Gal Gadot. Okay, so also, after berries, they had Stretch 22 there, which I've gone to before. Mm-hmm. It's a stretching place. Literally, that's what they do, and they use like a Theragun on your body. It's kind of like a not relaxing massage. And they were like, hey, no one signed up. Do you want to sign up? You just get a free stretch after class. And I was like, yes, please. I feel so good.
Oh, so let's do it right there. It's not
I
like
did it today.
Okay.
I was soaking wet. I said to the guy, his name was Noah, I was like, I am disgusting. And he was like, I wouldn't have signed up to do this if I didn't think everyone was going to be sweaty after class. And I was like, okay. And then he's got my information. He's going to call me on January 1st, he said.
Sweet.
So that I can come and take more stretches.
Congratulations to Martha in the chat. She just said her nephew was born early this morning. So it is his born day. It's his birthday. Oh, yeah, you can't hear the song. There we go. That is for Martha's nephew. Congratulations.
That's awesome.
What else? Son's birthday, too, 17 years old. So that was a happy birthday song for him as well.
Becky posted that on Instagram. And her son was wearing his like track uniform, and it's sick. It says Miami, like it's very Miami colors, like the pink and the blue. I feel like you would be jealous if that is not your track uniform.
No, I do. Listen, I was a big fan of the Ridgewood Maroons uniforms. We got new ones my senior year because we were like really good and they actually had a budget. But I will say the thing I love about Miami sports is their football teams are the only football teams that can get away with their color palettes. Like the Dolphins with their orange and teal, no other town, no other city would get away with an orange and teal football uniform. But because it's Miami, everyone's like, That makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense.
Orange and green for the University of Miami.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
They love orange down there. Why?
Because they're the oranges?
Make oranges?
I don't know. Oh, did we just get it? We did. Robbie and Everett, thank you very much for helping us get over the line. Heather on Long Island.
So excited, guys.
Thank you for letting us push through.
I just choked again.
Hype train level 5. So, Carla Marie.
Is there like a disease you can have where like you choke?
Yeah, it's called being a little bitch. I don't know. Let's go. It's over there. You know what my old trainer in high school used to do if people went there with like...
No, what? Tell us a high
fake,
school sports
fake
story,
injuries or things to get out of practice. He would start like checking out whatever you were complaining about, and he'd go, "Oh, this hurts," and you'd explain it like, "You want to miss practice?" You'd go, "Yeah." You go, "Okay, well, hold on, let me go get that Vagisil real quick," and then he would come. That's all he would say.
Be fired today.
Maybe, but he was great.
Oh, that's yours.
Oh, what do we got here?
The other ones, they're downstairs.
Coffee flavored vodka. Yeah.
I'm not having that.
There's no real coffee beans in here.
I'm not doing it.
All right.
So I can go downstairs and get the other ones.
You could, or you could just open up tomorrow's.
That's bad luck. Are you kidding me?
Why?
That's like crossing off a calendar number for the day's over.
Okay, so you can go downstairs and get another one.
Thank you.
So
who's this track coach guy? I'm gonna report him.
No, he was great.
He's a dick.
No, he was the best. Let's see. Maybe you have hypersalivation, Carla Marie, according to Karina from New York, producing too much saliva. Carla Marie just doesn't really know how to drink things, though. And she'll admit it when she comes up here. Like, drinking water takes her forever. It's kind of weird. And then in a second, we are going to have a little experiment with these Danish butter cookies because Carla Marie claims that they are all different. Or no, I'm sorry, that they're all the same. I think they're actually different. People have their favorites. We're going to do a little taste test in a second. And then that Panettone cake, what's this called again? Mini Panettone? No. Panettone? How do I pronounce it? Can someone help me pronounce that? Panettone?
Panettones.
All right.
I'm going to do that.
What? Okay, good. You're going to have the better tasting shot, I'd assume. Could you give me a shot glass, please, Carla Marie?
I do hold the water in my mouth before I swallow.
Yeah.
No, it's not acid reflux. It's spit.
Okay. Oh, I've got a good
Wait, it's Panettone? I don't know if that's true. Wow, the amount of cat hair on this.
That definitely smells like coffee vodka. Thankfully, I had this last week.
You don't even like coffee.
I don't, but
You
I
not like coffee. You just don't drink it.
correct. But I don't like coffee flavored ice. I don't like coffee flavored things
Ooh,
normally.
But that with like some Kahlua or what's the thing, Uncle Johnny?
Rum chata.
Rumchata.
All right, Carla Marie. Cheers to everyone who helped us get through Hype Train Level 5 today.
Yeah, cheers.
Thank you very much. A little coffee and tea in the morning for me.
Wait.
You good? You're not good. You had the good one, too. So let me explain something real quick. Before we get into the little taste test we're going to do with these Danish butter cookies. Yesterday, I got to the gym, and I had to go late because there was a lot of things that were going on during the day. So I had to go around 8:30 last night. And it was still super packed when I got there. So I walked on the treadmill to warm up a little bit, did some stretching, and I recognized a guy who we saw when we were out on Saturday.
Yes.
So I went, started talking to him a little bit at one point, and he was like, you know what's funny? He goes, I don't have my glasses on, but I noticed you when we walked in, when me and my girlfriend walked in. I just didn't realize it was you. He was like, my girlfriend noticed your outfit and went, man, that's a really loud outfit you got there.
What were you wearing?
So I was wearing the
Blue
neon
shorts.
green You Look Great shirt.
That's funny.
And pretty they're like light blue shorts.
You were like the Miami Dolphins.
And it's all I had left. I hadn't done my laundry in a couple days, and I got rid of a bunch of workout shorts that I don't wear anymore. So I have 4 pairs of workout shorts now. So once I get through 4 days of working out, I've got to do my laundry again.
Okay.
And I realized at that point, because I was questioning my outfit as I left. I was like, should I change the neon shirt and put a black shirt on? It's like, nah, it's going to be fine. It looks okay. And that was the last thing I wanted to hear, because the rest of the workout, I was just like, I'm the guy with the stupid outfit on.
Whatever.
I'm the guy that everyone's like, but it said you look great at least. So at least it was a good message. It wasn't like
You were
Swole Army 1997. People wear some dumbass shirts at the gym.
Because they're their gym shirts.
Yeah.
Except for our women. Women like wear our most expensive outfits to the gym.
Listen, I do have a problem.
Okay.
With
women at the gym.
With the new trend of women's clothing at the gym.
Is it because it has outlines in the butt?
Yeah. All the pants now, all of like the leggings, leggings or what yes. They've got like the curvature of a butt like printed on it, basically, or they've got that, and on top of it they've got like the fabric like bunches in the butt crack.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking, like right above the butt crack?
I'm going to get them and put them on. You're going to see.
They're ridiculous. And I understand. Listen, wear whatever you want. But at the same time, it's just ridiculous. Like, why?
No.
Why?
And I got my little cousin a pair of leggings for Christmas. She's a teenager. And I almost bought those. And I was like, I am not buying these, and giving her like a false idea of what her body is.
And I think that's the problem, is you get to a point, much like one of my issues when people rely on too much makeup. Mm-hmm. You get to a point where you don't like what you look like or how you are shaped without that thing.
Yep.
Making you feel more confident than you would otherwise. And there's nothing wrong with confidence, but when you inflate it to a point where being yourself makes you unhappy, then you have a problem.
Yeah. The best thing
it's like the illusion butt pants. Thank you.
The best thing I ever did was 8 or 9 years ago. I started No Makeup Monday at Elvis's show, and I encouraged all the other women to do it as well, and they started to. And I was like, it's No Makeup Monday. We're not going to wear any makeup on Monday, because I was at a point where I was like, I don't want to wear makeup. I don't want to wake up to do my makeup. And I remember at first, like, it was the first time anyone at that show had ever seen me with no makeup on, which is crazy to think that, like, after that, it slowly became like I barely wore makeup to work. Even when we started streaming our radio show on Twitch, it was just so much easier to worry about taking care of my skin than it was to wake up early and put stuff on my face.
Yeah.
Now I still do. I don't put a lot of makeup on unless I have like a big event or a long day. But No Makeup Monday, and I'm sure the pandemic did the same thing for a lot of people as well, just helped me be more confident and feel like on those, it wasn't like a stark difference if I didn't wear makeup.
Oh, this is great. So Maria in Omaha said, I still do No Makeup Monday because of you, Carla Marie.
What?
That's awesome.
Cool. In Omaha. That's awesome.
And then, so Life is a Hike said, I find it weird when someone goes to the gym in full face makeup and perfume / cologne. I used to. And then I realized some people just go from work or wherever else they were. So I kind of get like, sometimes you're just like done up because you go to the gym after work or whatever it happens to be. If you're doing it specifically to go to the gym, I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me, because don't you sweat it off?
And it's not good for your skin.
Do you sweat makeup? Like if you go to the gym in a full...
Well, it depends. There's like no sweat makeup. But who's got time for that?
No makeup all week, says Martha.
I love it. Yeah, I don't...
And listen, if you want to wear makeup, like I
usually take it off after the show because I don't like sitting around all day with it.
Yeah, I'm not here to make people feel bad for wearing makeup. Like, do whatever the hell you feel like doing. Because here's the best thing about my opinion.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter at all. My opinion means nothing to anyone other than me, hopefully.
Truth. During Black Friday and like all those sales, I got a bunch of stuff from Elf Cosmetics. Remember, I did like the
Elf, like the movie?
ELF, Eyes, Lips, Face. I did a bunch of stuff when they first launched their store in the city in New York, like years and years ago. And my niece, who's in cosmetology school, was like, actually, their concealer is my favorite. And I was like, all right, let me go look. I haven't shopped them in forever. And everything is like $8, and it was 40% off.
So where do you get Elf?
I ordered online.
Okay.
It's taking forever to ship, and now I understand how everyone feels about our merch.
Yeah,
Every time I go to complain, I'm like...
So here's the difference with our merch. Our merch was a pre-sale, so nothing was actually made until the last day or the day after the last day of the pre-sale. So, what?
Just shaking the table.
Well, you gave me this energy tea. So I'm all crazy. Elf, I'm assuming, doesn't make things the day you order it. I think they have a whole shipment of things that come over on a container from China and then get shipped out across the world.
You don't know that. You just made that up about that brand.
Find out where they're made.
Apparently they're like the same as like fancy brands. It's like one of those where it's like it's all manufactured the same. Like Italic. When you shop at Italic, the online store, it tells you like it's a plain, like say, fanny pack, and it's leather. It's like also Michael Kors. They make Michael Kors, the same place you get this, and it's like $30.
Yeah.
Yeah, I won't buy designer or anything ever again.
All right, let's. What are we doing first? The Danish cookies or the Panettone cake?
Cookies.
Cookies, because I'm gonna finish this tea before we get the cookies.
No.
What?
Oh, I thought you said you wanted to.
No.
It's made in China. I figured.
I like that everyone's putting their kind of makeup routine in here.
Tinted moisturizers.
Have you ever done this is my skincare routine.
I actually have a blog I'm about to post. Actually, Meech, who gave us these cups, has a really great blog herself, and she helped me with a lot of like, that's annoying. A lot of posting and what I can be doing and how to add like products to my. Wait. Oh my God.
I want to read it.
And how to add products, and I created a whole "This is my beauty routine" blog, and literally someone reached out to me last week and asked me about it, and I was like, I said something like, I'm screenshotting this so that I can share proof that people actually do ask about my skincare routine.
No, I think people do actually. It's just a good joke, but people do appreciate it. So I was very excited when I read the little insert on the Royal. Is this Dansk? Royal Dansk Danish butter cookies. Because yesterday, before Carla Marie purchased this tin, she was trying to convince me that they're all the same flavor of cookie. Mm-hmm. All the same style of cookie, just in different shapes. But according to this little flimsy insert they gave us, their butter cookies, first off, are baked in Denmark. Secondly, there's the pretzel cookie, the vanilla ring cookie, the coconut style cookie.
Let me pick them up.
Okay.
Go.
This is the pretzel cookie, shaped like a pretzel and beautifully decorated with crystallized sugar. This cookie is a sure favorite. Crisp, buttery, and delicious. Next up is the vanilla ring cookie, a signature piece, I can't talk, in the Danish butter cookie assortment. This wreath-shaped vanilla ring is sure to be a crowd pleaser, buttery with a delicious taste and aroma of vanilla. Next up is the coconut-style cookie. A delicate and crisp texture makes this cookie a melt-in-your-mouth experience. Combined with a coconut taste, this cookie is pure goodness. Next, even though these are Danish cookies, the Finnish bread cookie. The oblong cookie with crystallized sugar sprinkled on top is a very traditional holiday treat in Denmark, crispy and delicious. Next up, Carla Marie.
Sorry.
The country, although I will say the Finnish bread cookie and the pretzel cookie sound almost identical, just different shapes.
Okay, but how am I supposed to know if I showed the coconut or the country style?
Well, I'll tell you. The round country style cookie is the perfect combination of crispy sweetness and a light buttery flavor. Pure goodness.
This is the coconut.
How do you know?
Because look at it, it's like kind of got a breakage there, and these are baked completely perfect.
Okay, yeah, I see that.
So this is coconut. This is country style.
Here, can you? I'm done reading because I'm stupid. Give us the little background of the Royal Dansk.
So they're loved by people all over the world. They are butter cookies. They capitalize the word butter and cookies. Interesting.
I like butter.
Are baked in Denmark using the original trusted recipe, taking great care to respect the traditional Danish baking practices. Our authentic Royal Dansk butter cookies are the perfect cookies for festive gatherings. They capture the spirit of any season. Their signature shape, texture, look, and aroma are truly inviting. The recognizable royal blue packaging and the Royal Dansk brand are always your assurance of high quality. One more reason why our cookies are the #1 Danish butter cookie sold in the USA.
The #1 Danish. How many Danish butter cookies are being sold in the U.S.? This is a good question from Megadamia Nut. Carla Marie, can you eat these given your food sensitivities?
No, but as long as I don't have the whole thing, I'll be fine.
Okay, so
like I can have, if there were peanuts in any of these, I'm out.
Okay.
No. But like, I can have some gluten and be okay.
So now that we know that they're not all the
just
same because the insert tells us they're not the same, we don't necessarily have to do a taste test because that was going to be what I wanted to do originally.
Like close our eyes?
Yeah.
Well, I think we shouldn't eat the full. We need to bite each cookie and move on. Bite the cookie, have the tea. Bite the cookie, have the tea. You're not eating a whole cookie.
Why not?
Because that's not what we're doing today.
What if I just want to eat the whole cookie?
All
right.
Later you can.
So what, are we eating these or not?
Yeah, hold on. I want to make the presentation look good. Do you have tape?
Do I have no, I don't have tape on me at the moment. Still need to do a taste test. Well, we are going to taste all of them. We should probably go in order.
All right.
So the pretzel cookie is the first one on the little insert they give you. Okay. Wait, how did people vote for they all taste the same when we just went through how they're all different or how most of them are different?
All right. Cheers.
Cheers, pretzel cookie.
The way they break in your mouth.
Okay.
If you have that, what is that called? Your brother would die listening to this.
What?
The thing where you chew.
ASMR?
No.
I'm trying to chew,
It's
not
a
in the...
phobia.
Oh, I don't know what it's called. I don't know if either of my brothers are in here, but they can explain it. It's basically like you want to kill yourself when you hear people eating.
Okay,
That's kind of what it feels like for people who go through that.
All right, I'm going to put that here for now. That one's got like lemon in it. Did it have lemon in it? Misophonia. Phobia. Anthony, does this have lemon in it?
Doesn't say it does.
No, I think it does. Whoa, Jody, I'd rather have Walker shortbread cookies. What are those?
Yeah, I've never heard of that. And then Lenny from Queens in the Twitch chat said, so does Tones, that's me, think that the triangle cut sandwiches taste different than rectangle shape. No, not if it's the same sandwich. These are different cookies.
Okay, we get it. Come on, time to go on to the next. I feel like Scotty and serial killers. Oh.
Which one is this?
The
vanilla ring.
Shaped like a wreath.
Oh, wait, we gotta have some tea first.
Oh, sorry.
Does anyone use the handle on a mug?
No.
Because, like, I would be holding this exactly the same if there was no handle.
On my mug that warms itself. What the hell is that called?
Oh, the ember.
These have a cherry flavor. I'm trying not to ruin everybody's life.
Mm-hmm. Cherry?
They definitely taste different.
Yeah.
I'll take the L on that one.
Okay. So pretzel cookie, vanilla ring. Now we've got coconut.
So we decided we declared this coconut.
Yes.
It's coconut.
Oh yeah. If the handles are thick, I do. Thin ones don't feel like they support the weight. That's true. Like, I also this isn't a comfortable way to hold anything. This doesn't make sense.
Well,
if it's like a big handle, I can get my whole hand
I would
in there.
also hold it with my right, but now you don't get to see the cool words. But I guess I see them.
Well, no, I think if you're eating and drinking, eating probably goes right hand. Drinking goes left hand. No?
Oh, sorry. I was saying no to something I was reading.
Oh.
Wendy, I didn't see the chocolate star picture that you sent.
Not a fan of the coconut.
I don't mind it, but...
Coconut's my third favorite at this point.
Do you like coconut things?
Yeah.
It makes coconut normally makes my throat feel scratchy.
That'll be fun.
But no. But like if I have like a fresh coconut or coconut ice cream, but I never am allergic to it. I just think those particles scratch me.
All right. So now we've got the Finnish bread cookie. Cheers.
I think this one was my favorite.
Mm-hmm. So far, Finnish bread cookie is my favorite. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. What's the next one?
This guy.
One more.
I ate the whole thing.
And then we're moving on to the Panettone bread. What is that thing? The pretzel's my second favorite. Very close second, though.
Because it's the same. Those are the same.
Oh, no, I did say that because the description is almost identical, right? Mm-hmm. Let's see. Shaped like a pretzel, beautifully decorated with crystallized sugar, this cookie is a sure favorite, crisp, buttery, and delicious. Finished bread cookie. Oblong cookie with crystallized sugar sprinkled on top. Very traditional holiday, crisp and delicious. So the only word that's missing from the finished one as opposed to the pretzel is buttery. Which by description means I would probably like the pretzel cookie more because it has butter. What are we doing now? The country style cookie. And I guess the country would be Denmark.
I guess this is breaking my intermittent.
When people say country, they probably should say what country you're talking about, right?
Or like
the country. This is the worst one. The country is stupid.
Which country? It's not bad.
It's just there's nothing to it.
I actually think I like it more than the coconut.
No. Okay. So what's your ranking, Carla Marie?
Rectangle,
Okay.
pretzel, breathe. That guy is in my mouth. And coconut.
I'd switch up. I think the coconut, I'd put the country one last and coconut fourth. Okay. But other than that, I think we're on the same page, which is never good when you have a variety pack. You want someone next to you that is going to be the complete opposite.
Yeah, no.
You know? Much like if you like pickles, your person shouldn't like pickles.
This
that
is
way
why
when you
our
go to a, what's it called? A diner, you get the pickle.
But I like pickles, but I give you them because you like them more.
I do. I love pickles.
That's why our bosses said that our show sucked because you and I were too similar.
Cheers to them. Cheers to those raging pieces of shit. Fuck them. All right.
I was thinking about one of our bosses in Barry's yesterday, and I was getting so.
Is that why you keep wanting to throw up? Is that what's happening?
And then I was like, I'm gonna block his phone number in case he ever calls me because I realized that if he did, it would ruin so much of my life just to see his name on my phone.
No. First off.
That's literally where my head went yesterday.
First off, none of those dummies have reached out to us ever since they let us go. Even though all of them are like, we're in the Carla Marie and Anthony business.
If you watch the morning show on Apple,
they literally said that like hundreds of times.
On Apple TV, they say that we're in the Bradley Jackson business. I hear that and I'm like,
dopey idiots. All right. Now, this is the what?
Mellow. Pizzel's really good. Really great cookie. I love Panettone cookies.
What is that?
They're cookies. They're like
Pizzelle. Is it a brand or a store? Like what is that?
I don't think it's a brand. It's like how do I describe them? They're like a very thin wafer. It's almost like the crust of a waffle with powdered sugar, if I'm describing that right. Yeah, it looks like a little doily. Thank you, Jill.
So, but it's like super
I'm
thin?
going to have to bring you... Oh, well, you're coming to my sister's for Christmas Eve?
I might stop by, yeah.
Are you... No, she thinks you're coming over. What do you mean you might stop by?
I might stop by. I might be like, hey, guys.
You said you were coming over.
No, not like a full... I'm not like fully coming over, no.
You said.
I probably didn't. I probably said I'll stop by.
No.
Anyway, continue.
You actually offered it up. You said, my family's doing Christmas Day, so I can come to Christmas Eve.
Not as like a full participant.
Because then we talked about the 7 fishes and everything. And
I don't want any part of that.
Ever since I told you about the 7 fishes, all of a sudden it's stopping by.
I don't know. Maybe I'll throw a fish and leave. Like I'll do the Seattle thing. I'll toss a fish. Like I'm at the market. I'm like, all right, see you guys later. All right. So let's do the Panettone cake.
Wow, you're such a liar.
It happens. I am very non-committal. I don't like making like concrete plans because what if I change my mind?
Well, there have been things that were bought for you for Christmas.
Well, I told everyone not to get me anything.
Because you told me you were coming, and you even told my sister you were.
No, I never said that.
Yep, we were on FaceTime.
I haven't talked to your sister in weeks. What?
So it's a muffin.
Oh, it's got a little sweater. What's it wearing? A turtleneck? Yeah, so it's made like a muffin.
Do you know? All right, hang on.
Are you cutting it?
Yeah.
I've literally never seen this thing in my whole life.
It's an interesting smell.
Let me smell it.
It smells like raisins.
Oh, that is, yeah. It smells kind of like an oatmeal raisin cookie.
Yeah. So I'll take off this outfit. Damn.
Yeah, but here's the thing, Martha. So Martha said that's kind of dickish, though, Tones, especially when it's a dinner and people are planning on you coming. I never said I was stopping by for like a full dinner.
No,
I said I was going to stop by.
No, you offered up the information to me, and I'm not making this up. You literally said, my family moved Christmas Eve to Christmas,
Yes.
so we're not doing anything more, so I can come
Well, we're
to
still eating at my parents' house.
So you said, so I can come to your sister's for Christmas Eve, and I was like, really?
I think I said I can stop by. It's a very different thing. I never said I'm going to like show up and do like, I don't know, gift exchanges or anything like that.
Okay.
We'll figure that out later, though.
Okay.
What's the reason for not going? I just don't feel like committing to going. That's really the only reason. There is no full reason.
Gaslighting tone.
Also, what time do they like start this thing?
Probably 6:30.
I think I'm busy that day.
Oh. Okay.
All right. So it smells like an oatmeal raisin cookie, but it's a cake or a bread or a sponge. Oh, you got to cut that in half again because I can't eat all of that.
Just break it.
No, just cut it again.
There's nothing better. Like, when you cut something, it doesn't taste as good as when you break it. So I'm going to break mine. You would like me to cut yours?
Yes, please.
Which way?
Long ways. Hot dog, not hamburger.
Wow. I'm so glad everyone got to experience.
Okay.
Oh. Not for me.
No, not for me. That's a no for me, dog. It's not bad. I just wouldn't get excited about this as a dessert. If someone was like, "Oh, are you ready for dessert?" I'd be like, "Yeah." And they'd be like, "Here's a Panettone cake." I'd be pretty pissed.
No, I just ate paper. I ate wet paper.
It actually gets worse.
All right, we'll try the chocolate one. I'll pick it up. Oh, I don't know when we're
Chocolate
gonna try
one?
it. There's a chocolate one.
Right.
That was disgusting.
Yeah, I don't like it. Well, so Tacoma Swifty said I wouldn't classify that as a dessert. What would you classify it as?
It's a bread with fruit.
Have we decided if this is a cake or a bread? What does it say? Oh, it's like a breakfast? I could see this if you like coffee and you're super old. This could be your breakfast. And when I say super old, I mean like you're part of the greatest generation. Like this is all you were able to eat during World War II.
No, we didn't eat the paper it came wrapped in. We ate the cake.
No, we did not. It kind of tastes like we ate the paper, though.
There's a QR code. Hold on.
My cousin Michelle said technically it is bread, not a cake. Oddly enough, I don't even know what the difference would be.
Is there sugar in bread? Sometimes, maybe.
I don't know. Oh, would it be better warmed up with butter?
Probably, but
I mean, that's a
everything
yes
is.
for everything. Humans, cookies, bread. What?
Humans?
I don't know. Google says to toast it. Well, we don't have a toaster in the studio. We barely have working equipment
I'm looking at
today, so.
They don't have an Instagram, but they have a Facebook and a Twitter. That's how you know it's for old people.
What was that?
They don't have an Instagram, according to their website, but they have a Facebook and a Twitter.
What would their Instagram be? Just pictures of people moderately enjoying their bread? This is good bread.
Oh, they don't even have a Twitter. They're just letting me tweet them.
What do you mean they don't have it? Oh, like you can tweet about them, but you can't tweet at them. Well, let's make an account. What's it called? How do I make this this bread account? That'd be so fun. Owning an actual company's Twitter. What's it called?
BAU.
Hold on. Let me see if they exist on Twitter.
Principal.
BAU.
DUCCO.
DUCC.
But that's a person's name.
Oh, they do.
Oh. Then why
They
would
do have
their
a Twitter.
not go to their...
They're following 110 people. They've got 7,876 followers.
Damn. Their last tweet was July 12th.
I feel like this is their time. They should be tweeting like every day. Like, don't forget about our bread.
There's a bigger version of these too. Like, this is the mini. There's a bigger version of them.
That's
what my grandparents used to have.
That's unfortunate. I feel like there's a lot of wasted bread there. A lot of wasted yeast.
Yay, Florida Kim. I just checked the mail and my You Look Great shirt came in.
That's awesome.
Awesome.
Let's see. What else do we have in the chat?
I'm checking my list.
Your list of?
I had things to talk about.
Oh, I did. This is a very quick aside, a little quick anecdote. I realized why I think I need to move out of Seattle.
Okay.
And never live in a cold place again. Yesterday was the first time that I wore my big winter jacket. And simultaneously had to drive somewhere.
Ugh.
And I forgot, because I hadn't done that since like I was snowboarding probably. I forgot how oddly suffocating that experience is. Like you feel like someone's attacking you the whole time.
Yeah.
But yeah, that, and again, Seattle's not that cold as just for Minnesota.
Seattle's like a refrigerator to the freezer.
Yes. Yeah, it's like uncomfortable at times, but you can deal with it.
Well, so after my workout this morning, I was like sweaty and gross, and I put it on because it's cold outside. I got in my car and I was like, I feel like I'm wrapped in saran wrap.
And for the record, normally the cold is not something I complain about in Seattle specifically, because it rarely in the city of Seattle gets under 40. No. And if it's over 40, you can deal with it. The past week, though, the past couple days have been pretty cold. They've dipped into the 30s. Not -9 like it was in Minnesota for you, Jess.
What do we got here?
What are we at now?
45 and
45?
Hazy.
Okay.
That's nice.
Yeah, I think Phoenix has to be the move. Phoenix, Miami, LA.
Don't try to take the Phoenix idea from me.
Okay, I won't go to Phoenix. LA, Miami, Austin.
Wait,
although
Robbie,
Texas every now and then I guess gets real cold and then they lose power for like 18 months.
Robbie, I saw that on TikTok. It was a jacket with a heater in it, and I actually sent it to Sam from Elvis Duran in the Morning Show because she's always cold, and we had her buy a ski jacket from Burton, still freezing. So I sent that to her, but I'm wondering if it's the same one.
So I know they have the heated jackets and gloves and socks and boots and stuff. Columbia has a jacket that seems really interesting. It's almost like lined with what you'd line like a lunch bag in. You know, like that, like it's thermal in that way.
Is that comfortable though?
I don't know. It says it's supposed to like reflect your heat back in, whether it's gold lining.
But I have to have heat. I guess I do. I guess I do have a lot of heat.
No, you do. It just reflects it back so you don't lose it to the cold. Omni Heat, is that the Columbia one, Rich? I think that's what it was. Yeah. Omni Heat. It seems legit. If you've ever worn one of those, let me know if it actually is legit. Although the Burton jacket that I have is unbelievably warm. So I don't think I'll need to be investing in an expensive winter jacket anytime soon. It was also, when I bought it, I want to say it was a $600 jacket.
We got like 50 or 60% off.
At the time, we were thankfully working with the Burton store. Not with Burton as like the flagship brand, but we were working with their store in New York City and got some pretty amazing deals.
It's wild.
Yeah.
Martha, this is great, and I'm going to read it out loud in case anyone didn't see it. And if you're watching on YouTube, it says, PSA for mamas and fellers. Don't put jackets on your kids in their car seats. Bucket them up tight. Buckle them up tight and then put the jacket over it like a blanket. She said, I'm a car seat tick. Like, actually?
So is it because the way the car seat fits them, it like squeezes them too much? Or does it make the car seat less safe because there's more wiggle room since the jacket creates like a layer of cushioning?
They probably overheat in the car. They're little tiny babies.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'd love to know what the specific reason for that is. Because that's a good thing. That's a good tip. I would have never thought about that. I would have just taken my little puffy kid in his puffy jacket and put him right in there.
Yeah. And then you have to loosen the thing every time. And then if they're not wearing a jacket.
What else? I'm trying to see. Just jacket talk now.
Oh, wow. Martha said, I study car seat safety because a lot of information isn't given.
Do you remember when car seats, I don't remember it because I wasn't I didn't have a fully functioning brain, but car seats weren't, I don't even know if I was born. They weren't required for a long time. No. You could just put your kid in like someone's lap and drive around.
And then after I passed the age and weight of like needing a car seat, they like moved up the age and weight.
Okay.
And Ashley, my sister, was in that. And my mom was like, I'm not putting my 7-year-old or 8-year-old in a car seat. Like, she was just fine. Like the rest of you, she's going to be in the back. But like, because of your certain weight, like my brother will mess with me and be like, you're tiny, shouldn't you be in a car seat? And like, I can fit. Like if I'm in a car with friends and someone has a car seat and they're like, sorry, the car seat's there, I'm like, I'll sit in it.
Yeah, I cannot fit in a car seat. Yeah, so Sonali said it's because you can't make it tight enough with the puffer jacket and your kid can fly out in an accident.
So you're supposed to take your kid outside freezing and put them in the car?
No, just when you put them in the car, you take the jacket off and then you put them in the seat. So they're inside. It might be a little cold for a second. They'll deal with it. They're kids. Let's see. Martha said it makes it less safe. The buckle should be closest to the body of the child.
Okay.
That makes sense. So, like, at what age or not age, because it's not age specific.
Height.
What height and weight?
Every state is different.
And what if you hit the height first before you hit the weight? It has to be both.
I think
you got to
so.
hit both. Check both of those things off. Like, if you just have like a lanky ass kid and they're super tall but super light,
They're in a car seat.
they still got to be in the car seat.
Yeah, let's see.
Because that was me. I was just super lanky.
Yeah, but
Every
back-
car seat is different,
but
says
back
Court.
in the 70s,
This
they
just
didn't have
seems... No, they didn't have to worry about that. I also wasn't born in the 70s. Dum-dum. I know what you're trying to do there. I'm not letting that slide.
that. Okay. Every state's different, so I'm looking at Washington.
Oh, we use a car seat poncho. Blankets with a head hole in them.
Yeah.
You can just throw them after the kid after they're buckled. That's awesome. I want that, actually. I'd love that if I was driving. I get in, put my seatbelt on, put the little poncho on.
So for all right, Washington, children 4 and older must ride in a car or booster seat.
4 and
In a
older?
car or booster seat. Yeah, but there's ones for obviously younger.
Oh.
And then children over height 4'9" must be secured by a properly fitted seatbelt. Oh, so there's nothing about weight in Washington.
So it's height. Interesting.
Wow, I'm 5'2". I'm close to that.
Good morning, Liz from Connecticut. It's okay that you're late, even though we're going to be turning this off in a second. You can obviously always go and check us out on YouTube.
Children up to age 13 must ride in the back seat
Oh, really?
when practical to do so.
What?
When is it not practical? I don't know, but that is a great, like, I definitely used to sit in the front.
Oh, absolutely.
Like 8.
But what if you're 13, but you're like 6 feet tall? Like, what if you're LeBron's kid?
Well, that's true.
Because LeBron's kid, I think, is actually 6'4" and 13 years old. Something insane like that.
He's fine.
He could sit in whatever seat. He could probably drive the car if he wanted to. Man, there's a lot of rules with kids.
Seriously, I don't
But
know.
is anyone really enforcing this? Like, has anyone gotten pulled over?
It's
'cause
not
they're
a
like,
matter of enforcing them. It's a matter of you don't want your kid to die.
I understand. But there, like, a cop's not going to pull you over and be like, is that kid 13 in your front seat?
No, but if you get into a car accident and your kid dies and you didn't buckle them right, you're an idiot.
True.
That's why they're in place.
So they're more
And yes,
suggestions.
You can. If you have a 3-year-old it's negligence. Like, you can be arrested for that. If you have like a 3-year-old and you get pulled over and they're not in a car seat.
Okay. Makes sense. My dad one time got pulled over, and my dad used to drive to Canada all the time. And on that road, when you're going up the New York Thruway from New Jersey to Montreal, sometimes you end up going super fast. And sometimes you don't even realize it because with the elevation, you're going up and down, like in the Appalachian Mountains. And then when you're on the downslope, sometimes you just end up going like 90 to 100 miles an hour. And my dad had been pulled over a bunch, and usually you get out of the ticket, mainly because in New York, New Jersey, you have PBA cards. My dad always had one. But one time, my dad was coming down one of those inclines, and or declines, I guess. And I guess he got to like 105 miles an hour. He got pulled over, and he explained, like, even the cop was like, I understand this why this is a speed trap, but my brother was in the car. And the cop was like, I can't let you out of this ticket, mainly because there's a child in the car.
Yeah.
And you need to
Your
understand.
dad went 105 miles an hour with a kid in the car?
Yeah. I've done that. I
With a
mean,
kid in
not
the-
my own kid.
Whose
You're
kid?
someone's kid.
All right, you're an idiot. I would kill you.
And it was totally just an accident. I mean, when you're on the road for 6 hours and you start, the speed limit's 70.
Okay, then you
And you start going down.
control.
Car seats expire?
Yes.
Oh, if you're in an accident, they should be replaced.
And
That's
if you're in
like a helmet, though.
Yeah, ski
Like, if you really rock your head on a ski slope, you're supposed to get a new helmet.
Dyfus is going to be knocking on your parents' door today.
So my brother's already gone out of the house. So not gone. He's out of the house. So they can't really do anything. Most car seats expire after 5 years. Why? If they've never been into an accident, like why does a car seat expire? That seems like some nonsensical car seat lobbyist nonsense. I said nonsense twice. Plastic integrity.
So our landfills are just littered with crappy.
Well, what if I have a wooden car seat?
That you can't. They don't make them.
Or a steel car seat.
God, you are going to be the worst parent ever.
I'm gonna whittle my own child's car seat out of a gigantic log.
It's just nuts because I don't act like I know anything about kids or babies or whatever. I learn. I have so many friends that are having babies and I'm learning from them and watching and like seeing things. The lack of knowledge that you have, and on top of that, you're like, yeah, but you don't need that or you don't need to do that. It's just, it's maddening.
I just think we overthink the thing a little too much.
Oh, you don't get to think like that.
No, I do, because think of how many millions of kids.
Do you know what today is?
December 7th?
Do you know what you were supposed to be doing today?
No.
Jury duty. Did you tell them you weren't going to be there?
I'll give him a call. I don't know what time I'm supposed to be there, but I'll figure that out later. I'm going to jail. Whatever. I'm flying out of Washington on Thursday, so as long as they don't get me before Thursday, I'm good. I'm trying to see. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, it is Pearl Harbor Day. Well, it is.
You can tell them that's why you weren't there today.
Because I was celebrating? No.
What were you doing? I was tasting bread.
Eating dumbass bread and some decent Danish cookies.
Okay, anyway. What were you saying? We overthink things?
I think we overthink a lot of like the child raising things. Yes, I'm glad we've made advancements, but sometimes you just got to let that kid take a bump, you know?
Yeah, not buy another car though.
No, I don't think any kid should be taking a bump by a car. Like, not backing up into a child. Just saying. Sometimes you got to let them fall
of course.
A little bit, you know? Sometimes you got to give the kid a cigarette or some vodka. I don't know. It happened in
whiskey on their gums.
Yeah, something like that. I just feel like if you could raise a kid during like World War I or World War II, we've got an easier job today than ever. Right? Like you can monitor your kid all the time.
Yeah, but those kids like didn't like live great and healthy lives.
They're fine.
They ate mashed potatoes out of a box.
So I've also done that. We just ate bread out of a cake out of a box or whatever, a bread cake.
Penny
cake bread.
said, Anthony so reminds me of my son, who is also a Seton Hall alumni.
Go Hall.
Well, Penny, I don't know if you paid for that education, but
go Hall.
This is it for you.
And actually, the last thing I'm going to say is there have been a couple people in my direct messages who apparently are fans of the University of Texas. Now, let me explain
Texas,
something.
Longhorns.
I normally support the University of Texas. Our friend Tracy from Most Requested Live is a Texas alum. Our friend Texas Chris is a big Texas fan. But this week, when Seton Hall takes on 7th-ranked Texas at the Prudential Center as the 23rd ranked team in the country, the whole state of Texas, you're on my list.
All right, well,
you
put
stink.
Some horns. And what is Sunday?
Sunday is Rutgers visits the Rock. However, Rutgers not ranked.
What is the stupid trophy called?
It's the Hardwood Classic.
Hardwood Classic.
The Garden State Hardwood Classic, I believe, is the full title of that.
I'm going to wear my Rutgers gear. I'm so mad I'm not even going to be with you because my flight is at
I'm not.
1. What time's the game?
The game, I think, is at noon, I believe.
Okay, so
you'll be at the airport already.
I had the chance to watch it I've watched it once with all of your friends. We were in person.
Yeah, we actually went to the Rock and watched the game there, and Rutgers lost. This week's game, both games, make me very nervous as a Seton Hall fan. A couple things are not going our way.
There's a chance you will lose to Rutgers.
Well, there's always a chance.
And then you're going to get
There's always a chance. And this is the year that, as a Seton Hall fan, you're just always bracing for the worst because we're actually playing so well. and we're so highly regarded
So Rutgers is
in the
gonna come
college basketball world right now. Like, we're actually favored to beat Texas, which is the 7th-ranked team in the country.
When's that game?
Thursday when we land in Florida.
You want to watch it?
Absolutely.
I heard it's canceled in Florida.
It's not. So when things go really well for a Seton Hall fan, you just expect the worst. Because we're one of those schools that it just nothing seems to go right for our basketball team.
Wah, wah, wah. We go to a private school. Nothing goes right for us. Wah, wah, wah.
And I think this could be a year where Rutgers having a down year so far. They lost to Lafayette. They, I think, took overtime to beat Lehigh. They've got some bad losses on their record, but they're still a talented team that can come to the Rock and
I'm pumped.
and put up a fight at least. So we got Texas and then Rutgers, and then after that we have Iona. So 3 pretty big games coming up for the Seton Hall Pirates. If you are in New Jersey and you want to go check out the game, they are, I believe, doing a whiteout at the Rack on Thursday.
The Rack or the Rock?
The Rock. Oh, yeah, the Rack doesn't exist anymore. It's Papa John's Arena. What is it?
Jersey Mike's.
Jersey Mike's.
Jersey Mike's is actually good.
Jersey Mike's Bologna
I
Factory.
wonder if they have Jersey Mike's in the arena.
They have to. There's no way that Jersey Mike's paid all of that or however much money and doesn't have at least a little sub stand. Do they have a spot for it, though? They've got to have some sort of, like, concession area. Anyway, go Hall. Rutgers stinks. We will see you on Monday. Thursday's off. You can catch up on any show that you've missed, and we will have a My Day Friday. We promise there will be a My Day Friday up this Friday. Peace out.